ready to go. And today's starting pitcher, Bailey Falter. And singing a special day for him. He's making his major league debut here.
And I'm sure he's got some nerves. He'll be excited for that first pitch to be in and over with so that he can settle into pitching just like he did in the minor leagues. Exciting moment. He's got his family in town. I think this moment's going to be a huge tone setter for his career.
And he deals. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. One gone here. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting the ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
One out, base is empty. The pitch.
2-2.
Just off the inside corner, and that's ball three. Right side. Gonzalez gathers and throws to first. Two away here in the top of the first. And time now for the Marlins lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Christian Pache.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me this guy is able to slow things down when it seems like there's a little bit of pressure, and he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. You know, a lot of guys, they see runners on base and they get big. They feel like all this pressure, I've got to get these runs in, but somehow he seems to settle into these situations. So watch out.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here in Pittsburgh, and towing the slab here, number 73.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
We go to the bottom of the first. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. And here it comes. Headed towards the corner. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Brian Reynolds here. Just missed. And that's in for a strike. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and no one can get there. Makes the turn and heads for second. Pache whips it in quickly, and now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game. Brian Reynolds with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
One down. This is Joey Bart. At the belt and fires. And that one ripped into right. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with one away. Joey Bart with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter, Nick Gonzalez. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
A 1-2. 2-2. Squirts away a little bit, but no advance from the runners. First and third, one down. That one is absolutely belted. Gone. His first homer of the year, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 3-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. This swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. That one missed. And the pitch. No question about this one. It's out of here. Gigantic blast, and they add a run. It's 4-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Base is empty, one away. Connor Joe, the next Pirate to hit. The pitch. Out to short. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
Man at first, Brian De La Cruz, the next Pirate to hit.
Well, clear game plan coming in this one. Be aggressive against this starter. Try to knock him out of this ball game, and it looks like they're on their way to doing that. Get into the bullpen a little bit early. Could be a great offensive day.
1-2.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
And a pitch. And that's a base hit. Just kind of slice that one into center. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out. Brian De La Cruz with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So first and second with one man gone. Digging in, Michael A. Taylor. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around third. He'll score easily. It's 5-0. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Number 73 gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. New pitcher for the Marlins, Declan Cronin, on for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
Two on, one out. On the ground, Hensley. Now 2 away as they get a run across. So the lineup flips over. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa now at the plate. That one off the mark. Ball 2. Miami's bullpen with some action. Number 69 appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Taylor stands at second with 2 gone. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Their 3rd home run of the inning. It's 8-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter. But that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. Next offering is in for a strike. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. They go back to back, and they tack on to their lead. It's 9-0.
No pressure on the next guy, but that's back-to-back home runs. How many are they going to hit? was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's Joey Bart now. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs.
Ball.
Wouldn't chase that time. Kicks and deals. This one smoked on its way out of here. A massive home run. And they add a run. It's 10-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. The pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
A new pitcher in the game, number 69. Yeah, this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
Up next for the Pirates, Nick Gonzalez. Just missed. Two outs, base is empty. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and that's a base hit.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Now at the plate, O'Neal Cruz. That one way outside. It's 2-2.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. To second, and he's out. Out, and thank goodness the inning is at last over. But it's a huge inning for them as they score 10 times. We head to the second from PNC Park. It's the Bucks 10 and the Marlins nothing. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Johnny Pareda. The wind and the pitch. In the air out to center. Cruz makes the catch, and there's one gone.
That is it. The right fielder, number 12.
And now, Jesus Sanchez. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the second. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. way
Got the
high.
ball.
Ed Drummond, our
Two
umpire,
balls,
behind the
two
plate in
strikes.
this one.
Yeah, Boog, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Bounce to the left side. Connor Falefa. 2 down.
Got him. That's enough.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Christian Pache. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. The pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Christian Pache with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So man aboard, Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. And a curve misses outside. Two outs. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
They take the force out, and the inning is over. Marlins leave 1. Not looking good. They're down 10-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning at the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Here's a 1-2. That one just misses.
It's a good take.
And another ball. So now 3-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Moving under it. 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And now Connor Joe. The Pirates up big in this one. Bottom half of inning number 2. And another ball. And he grounds one to the right side. Pareda tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Brian De La Cruz. Two down, nobody on.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one misses. Full count now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at PNC Park, top half of the 3rd inning. Stepping in, number 7. And a big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
punch out there. One away. Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins.
Nick Fortes.
Line drive, and that's just foul. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Next to hit, David Hensley. Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. And that's outside. Two outs. Out towards right center field. Sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So they go quietly there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Bucks 10 and the Marlins nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Michael A. Taylor. And that one hammered. Sanchez going back on it. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Now batting, third baseman, Tree.
Here's the third baseman. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
The Pirates up big in this one here in the last half of the 3rd. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. Man in scoring position with 2 away. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. Man at second. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Here comes a pitch. That one is upstairs. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. So 1 hit is all they get. 3 innings complete. It's the Bucks 10 and the Marlins nothing. And we're back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Otto Lopez. The lefty fires. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes. Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
Jake Berger, the next up for the Marlins. Next offering is downstairs. One down, base is empty. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high. He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And that's in the dirt. Right side, hard hit. Gonzalez to first in time. Marlins set down in order. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They're down 10-0. Back here in Pittsburgh, and now the catcher comes up to him. Joey Bart.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-2. And another ball. Got him looking. Now one away.
Up next for Pittsburgh,
Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit.
Gonzalez.
Tapped softly on the ground. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Pirates, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. And at the plate for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. And a pitch. That clips the zone. Now 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Way outside, and that's ball 2. That one ripped. Makes the grab. Got up on down.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Christian Pache digs in now. Look, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
You know, the danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do anything when you're tied up like that as a hitter.
They're down to their final strike.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Check swing, hit on the ground. On the run, throw to first. That's the ball game.
Shades of run there, Shal, in this one, Boog. Outstanding work on the mound. A one-hitter for your first MLB win. Certainly something special.
10-zip your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long